Go. Okay. Hey guys, this is Dragkarus, and we are recording. It's myself and Breyer IP. Did I pronounce it right?
I say it Breyer Rip, but say it however,
Okay.
I don't really mind.
Breyer Rip, there we go. So I'm with Breyer Rip. He's on the audio, and we are just wanting to introduce ourselves and the new Bedworth Haulage skin pack, which I know a lot of you guys have been looking forward to. Adding quite a few of the trucks, all of the newer ones, not so much the older vehicles, as well as the trailer, all in one mod, which we think you guys will enjoy. So just a bit about myself. I'm a self-styled skin maker for ETS2. Started with my own things as a hobby, and it's basically becoming a big thing, getting a lot of requests in for different skins and enjoying every second of making it. So hoping this can develop into bigger things, and this will be the first of many videos, and looking forward to bringing you guys awesome content. Breyer Rip.
Hello there. This is my first ever skin mod, and it's going better than I could have ever expected. Using the time that I've got off school just to do this, hopefully be able to go off on my own tangent and make some skin packs of my own in the future.
That's it. Cool. So we'll start somewhere, and spare time, but we've got plenty of now. Just a note, thoughts and wishes go out to all of those with folks that have got the coronavirus, that have suffered loss. So our thoughts are all with you guys, and hopefully we can all be some kind of distracted, not let it get to us, although we have to just stay cognizant of the effects of everything. But having said that, let's get into the mod. So let's go into the game. So we have got then, let's go to the trucks. So initially we had the, which two did we have? We had the, no, we had three. We had the Mercedes, we had the Scania,
Mercedes,
and
the
we
Scania
had
S, and the DAF XF.
And the DAF XF. So we've had a couple of additions then. Let's start with the Volvo, because that is here. And I always go to the smallest cab, and then we take it up from there. So there you go, Bedworth Haulage, and we'll actually do the walk around. New feature of 1.37 beta for ETS2, and you can actually take a look around, get a closer look at things, which kind of makes it nicer to a bit more appealing, rather, to view the trucks from every angle. So there you have the day cab. Let's go to the Globetrotter cab. Oopsie daisy. There you go. Let's just exit foot mode. Okay. There we go. So we've tried to pay as much attention to detail as possible regarding the changes to the wings at the back, to the colors of the mirrors, and you know, just getting the aesthetics right. We even have closer up, let's see if we can see it in walk-in mode, we have the address and contact details for the company on there. So I in particular try to make use of that to try and bring it as much authenticity as possible. So there's the Volvo.
I was certainly blown away by how far you went with it. So
thank you. I appreciate that. Always appreciate hearing good things about the skin. So, you know, I tend to get sort of carried away and get as much detail in as possible. As I've mentioned in our chats, it's only worth doing if we do it right, you know. So, and you've contributed a lot to that. So with the it does help, because like with the signage on the front of the truck, stacking it looks so much better than having it horizontal. So small things like that, you know, that's where collaboration is also nice, because you get different viewpoints of how the things should look. So you can see we've gone for a consistency. We tried to keep a consistency with the scheme, with the lower red paint, with the cab mostly being in the yellow, all the way around. There you go. So there's our Scania S. So that's part of the original do. There you go. Some aspects of it we can't really, hold on. Oh, apologies for that. Waiting on an important announcement. So opportune moment to do a video. So Scania S is working great. Renault Magnum, one of my favorite trucks, mostly because of the huge windscreen. There we have it there. So the one thing that was quite difficult to get on the trucks at this point in time, again, we're not professional modders, graphic designers and things like that.
Cool.
So getting the hang of the grills is a thing. I noticed on the next gen, not the next gen, the advanced truck skins, it's easier to get these out. But it's not a train smash, a grill is a grill at this point in time. As we get better at this craft, we will obviously bring in improvements like that. We have, for example, with the Mercedes, we have managed to bring in the grille being yellow as per true to life, which I was quite pleased about. And if you look very closely, let's see if we can get a close-up shot of the top here. I don't know if you can't fly, but if you look in game, one of the vehicles in the Bedworth Haulage fleet actually had a name, Lily, and that was one of the Mercedes Benzes they had. So I tried to keep that as well. So you'll see that at the top.
You could just about see it over the visor there.
That's it. So when you go in game, if you can get a zoomed in shot when you go into photo mode. In fact, let's see if we can go into photo mode. It doesn't let us. Let's see if we go out of the... there we go. No, we can't zoom in, but just over there, you can see the name Lily there. So that's the only vehicle in the fleet that has got a name that I was aware of. So I kept that the same. So again, you go between the cabs, you've got the skin transferring nicely there. So if we go to the Euro 6, now this one, we had a little bit, we had a couple of do-overs, am I right?
Yes.
With getting this right.
We found with this.
Yes. Now, you saw with the previous trucks now, when you transition between cabs, the skin didn't default. Now, with this one, unfortunately, and this is a workaround we're going to have to do, which may come in later updates then, is when you change cab size, it defaults to white, and then you've got to go back and change the skin again. I'm not sure why that is. The Mercedes skin, we got around that. I think it also depends on the placement of the cabs and the signage on the cabs. If it's a basic cab, it's not an issue. You can have a transition done smoothly, and that's something that we can work on in the future. But there you have it there. If you add your wings at the back, let's just add that there. And there you go. So everything's smoothly. So something that we had to do was take this red line not all the way to the back, because we found when we did that, there was a problem with the wings being, it appears that the wings are a separate accessory and it doesn't translate with the skin. Again, something to work on in the future, not something that we can't overcome. So MAN is in there, your Euro 6, your Stralis Highway. Brayrup, you were focused on this one in particular.
Yes.
And there you go, Brayrup's handiwork there. Bedworth Haulage Highway, all the way around.
Definitely proud of that.
Yeah, no, you should be. You should be. What I'm quite impressed with myself or other modders is when you get that color line perfect between aspects of the cab, even over the fenders. I'm quite happy when I get that right, so that there's a smooth connect between the different textures or colors, and it doesn't look like it's hanging over, bleeding into the next part of the vehicle. So that was great. Then there is the DAF. So anyone watching this, you guys will know that we've now just dealt with most of the newer vehicles. We've not done the old DAF XF10, what is it, 105? The XF105. We haven't done the old Actros. We haven't done the old Iveco Stralis. So we focus mostly on the newer vehicles, and from there we can always add in additional vehicles from there. And even the newer, like there's the Kenworth, there's the Ford F-Max. So but there you have the Bedworth Haulage pack, skin pack. all packed. You can change your chassis configuration or axle configuration as well. That doesn't affect it other than taking away your skirts, but that's the standard with the Euro Truck Simulator. Yeah, so we hope you guys will enjoy using it. Any takeouts from you, Brayrip?
Just want to say how happy I am about how it's come out. Definitely blew me away the detail you went into when you first started.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
And thank you for reaching out to me and taking up the offer of making that skin pack.
Oh, no, pleasure. This is, as I said, this is a hobby of mine. I really thoroughly enjoy it. I've had several great reviews on other mods that I've done. You guys can check them up in my mod workshop. And hopefully this is the next, or the start rather, of many collaborations. Many hands make light work, and the concepts get thrown about, and it's awesome. You see something that I don't, I see something you don't, and it just works. And the fact that you can share files across continents through the internet is great. So it really makes things easier for doing a collab. So big thank you to you. And big thank you to all of our supporters, our subscribers, everyone who's favorited the mod. We really appreciate it. And as the numbers grow, we'd love to see them grow. We'd like to see the subscribers head up into the hundreds and hundreds, and all the rest of our mods as well. Please support your modder, your skinner, whatever you guys like to call us. We really appreciate it, and it brings us joy to see you guys using them. And we'll try and keep things as up to date as possible. 137 just launched, just so everyone knows. In order to get this mod up, we had to upgrade to the beta 137. So you may have to subscribe to the beta release in order for it to work. We're not sure. If it doesn't work, let us know.
No, you don't have to. I tested it on the 1.36 and it worked fine. So
fantastic. There you go. So it was just me then. It was just me with the upload, SES upload. I had a problem with that. So I'm glad that it works for you, because then it'll work for everyone else. And we keep things on a universal mod version, so that we don't have to keep updating mod version or game versions. It just makes it easier. But if we run into issues, if you guys run into issues, let us know. Hit me up on Steam, friend me. If you haven't already, hit friend Brayer up, and let's communicate. Send your feedback, send your thoughts, send your suggestions. We'd love to hear from you guys. Cool. Until next time. Thanks, guys.